welcome to a bright and Sunday morning. I hope you are going to join me. And if you are going to dance, make sure you have some space. If you want, you can wear some shoes or have socks with you so that you can move around. Okay? All right. Today we are going to start off with our warm up, and then we are going to do a new choreography today because it's August, and it's going to be the Big Apple routine. Okay? All right, let's get ready. Let's warm up. Thank you. So just breathe in, breathe out. Very nice. Just roll your shoulders forward slightly more this time. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. When we're ready, bring in one arm and reach up over. Awesome. Changing sides. And we go over. Very good. All right, with the wrists. So we always need to make sure that we are appropriately warmed up so that we don't get injured too easily. Beautiful. All right, reaching to your shoes and catch your toes. Nice. All right, reaching forward now with straight legs, going down. Stick your butt out towards the sky and reach for the floor. 2. Last one, feel your hamstrings. All right, changing to the other side. And we bend our knees, heels on the floor, toes up. Pull it towards you. You can bend your elbow a little bit if you don't feel anything. Wiggle it to and fro. All right, straighten your body all the way down. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. All right, shake it out. Let's stretch our quads. Balance it out. Bring it all the way to your butt. Good. Reach it forward. Okay, let's do some swinging action. So it's back and front. Get your hips awake and loose. All right, the other leg. Lovely. 2 and 1 and back. All right, swing it. Beautiful. All right, opening your knees and toes to the side, coming down, and stretch one elbow, straighten it all the way, and second elbow. Awesome. All right, shake it out. Cool. So I hope you're ready to start dancing. So let me tell you a little bit about this Big Apple routine. I think actually I might have done it earlier last year, but we're going to recap it and refresh our memories, okay? All right. Big Apple routine is done to a song called Big Apple Contest. Okay, so if you go on Spotify or YouTube, you can find that out. It is like the Jitterbug Stroll, which we did last month, in that a lot of Lindy Hoppers around the world learn it. It's part of the repertoire that we go through. And at festivals or at social dances, sometimes the DJ puts on the song, the Big Apple Contest, and then all those who know this dance just come and dance together. So it's a really, really fun routine. Imagine like 30 people just coming on the dance floor, strangers, you might not know the person next to you, but then you start dancing together. Okay? All right. The dance was choreographed by a person called Frankie Manning, and it was showcased in a film in 1937. I think it's called the Keep Punching, Keep Punching film. And prior to that and after that, when we say Big Apple routine, not Big Apple routine, sorry, just Big Apple, as a social dance, we do it in a circle. Okay, so this routine is also in a circle, and actually Frankie Manning used to call the steps. Yeah, so if we do not do this Big Apple routine, if it's just the Big Apple in the circle, it means improvisation and everybody's dancing and somebody's calling out the steps. Yeah, so this particular choreography was for a film in 1937, and we're going to use that as a practice. Okay, so it's very good to use choreography to refine your steps, but also to practice those steps, see how it links to the next step. And then when you are confident about your choreography, you can start to improvise because you can use the step that you learned before. So you learn it as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then after that, when you start to improvise, you can go A, D, E, G, and things like that, right? You just kind of have your information and then jumble it up as how you are inspired by the music that's given to you. Okay? So that's how we learn. We are going to start with the choreography and then use that as a stepping stone for your Lindy Hop dancing and swing dancing. Okay? All right. A lot of talking. Sorry. We will start our dancing. Okay. So the Big Apple routine starts off with what do you call this? Open and close. We call this shouts. Okay. Again, the music I said usually goes with this song called Big Apple Contest, but because we are on Facebook and we have to have royalty-free music, so this will be a different song, but it's all right. We will have it's the same feel, and we will learn it as it is. Okay. All right. So we go. For this song, we're going to have 4 sets of 8 of introduction, and then we do the shouts. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then we stop there. So that's 3 sets of 8 there. Okay, we start on count 8. 8 is a dropping down. Okay, count 8 because in swing music, we always emphasize the weak beat. So we go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Okay, so we are helping to push that weak beat. And also, we like to prepare earlier to push the music forward. Okay, so sometimes we start on count 8 instead of count 1. Okay, so we try again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Okay, so swing dancing and this kind of Lindy Hop solo jazz, all under the umbrella of the swing music, swing dancing. And these are all started out by African Americans, in the 1920s to 1940s. So there's a lot of African dance influence from when they were from Africa, and then they came over to America. So I want you to think of if you've seen African dancers and they are dancing, let's say in the with their friends. There's a lot of people. Try to think of that shape that is made. So not so upright. We want to go very grounded into the floor. Okay, so instead of having like jumping jacks, we want to go down into the floor. Okay, and if you want to use your hands, it's just comfortable to coordinate it with in and out. Yeah? All right. Make sure it's going downwards into the floor like you are going from one escalator step to the next. Okay, so down with bent knees, and then you can come up a little bit. You don't have to fully straighten. And we go down and down and down and down, down, and do this way. Okay, that is our shouts. We have 3 sets of 8. The 4th set of 8 is our break step. So we're going to go lunge, step, kick, ball change. Okay? I will, during break time, swap into another pair of shoes so it's easier to see. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, ball change. So if I face the back, it looks like this. Right, left, kick, ball change. Right, right, left. Try again. 5, 6, 7, lunge, step, kick, ball change. Boom, ba, ba, da. 5, 6, 7, boom, ba, ba-da. Okay, and from here, we're going to lock to turn one full round. Okay, try again. 5, 6, 7, da, tiga, da-da. Turn around. Yes, foundation of our dancing is our pulses. So imagine a pulsing jelly bean in your belly button going down into the ground. And then you need to have spongy knees, rebound off the floor. Okay, so you don't necessarily lift your heels. So that's powering through your muscles. What we want to do is to rebound off the floor, and there's this constant pulse going on. Yeah, we try again. Just that last full break. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So spongy knees throughout. Okay, let's try with music. Check 2, please. 4 sets of 8 introduction, okay? 2, 3. Good. 4, 2, 3. Get ready, go. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. So this music, I already slowed it down. I know it might be a bit fast, especially when we are learning a new choreography. But don't worry, because the more you do it, the more you practice, it will connect. Your neurons will connect, and then it will go into your muscle memory. Okay? Let's try one more time. Here we go. Thank you. What's that? Last set. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, well done. Very nice. Okay, let's move on. So after we turn around, we are going to make sure we face the front again. How we do that is to, when you lock, you have your toe on the floor, then you put it down, and you go toe on the back leg. Okay, so front leg is toe, then you swap. Then you turn on one toe, one heel, and come back. Okay, keep practicing that. We're going to take a short water break and come back. All right, let's continue. We will go from our turn around. So after we turn around, we're going to do what we call a stomp off. Okay, a stomp off looks like this. 8, 1, 2, 3. So if you see, I'm bending my knees when I pull it back, it goes a little bit straighter. Boom, ba, boom, ba, this way. Yep. Okay, we use this hand styling, which is it's actually quite interesting because they used to wear pocket watches, and it's kind of holding their pocket watches in so that it doesn't fall this way. Yeah, and if you want, you can put in a little bit more upper body here. Okay, so it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay, so that's one set of 8. So we start off with the shouts, open and close, open and close. 3 sets of 8. Lunge forward, 2, turn around, get ready. Ah, da-da. Okay, so you turn around 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to come out. Got it? Okay, let's move on a little bit more. Just one more part. We go, start from here, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to swing yourself forward like this. So brush and jump. It goes 8, 1, 2. Yeah? So you jump on 8, but you hold on 1, 2. Then we're going to go 3, 4. Back is one leg. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross your leg, 5, 6, 7. Okay, one more time. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay, so that comes after our stomp off. Let's put it together with the stomp off. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the thing about dancing is that it has to have a flow. You have to be able to transition in between steps nicely. So if you contrast it to artistic gymnastics, if anyone's been watching the Olympics, in artistic gymnastics, they do sometimes break the flow because they have to prepare for their super high flips and jumps and all that stuff, right? So what we don't want to do in dancing is to have that kind of awkward, not awkward, but like abrupt pauses. What I mean for this step is that it goes 8, 1, 2. As we go 1, 2, you try to sink into it. 3, 4. Try not to go pause 1, 2 like this. Then it's a little bit abrupt. Okay, so we want to go 8 down, bum, bum, boom. It's still continuing the motion, even though there's 2 counts there. Sometimes in a dance, in a choreography, you want to suddenly strike a pose. Okay, so that one is quite sharp, and then you can hold the pose. But most part, you want to have dancing be a flow of movements. Okay, it can be fast and sharper movements, but there is always that flow in linking. It doesn't have to be gentle flow, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's try with the music. So we go shouts, lunge, break, stomp offs, sweep forward, and cross. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lunge. Kick for change. Turn around. Stomp off. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, well done. Thank you. Okay, we will go through it again in a minute. Okay, so the joy of swing dancing is really about the expression. So again, I go back to the history and culture. It was a way for African Americans to express themselves in those times. In those times, they were still recovering from slavery, and they, still had oppression and things like that. So really think about it as this happy, joyful dance and express it that way. Okay, so in terms of difficulty of step, let's say step back and cross. Okay, might not be that difficult, but it is really the feeling, the groove that we want to kind of get inspired by from the people of the 1920s to 1940s. That is very, very difficult, it takes quite a while to get that kind of groove into your dance. So it's really about the feeling that you can shine out through. Okay? Yeah, so think about that as you are dancing. All right, let's move on. So after we finish our cross and over, we want to lunge forward and back and forward and back. So it's 4 lunges there. Okay, so we go cross and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One set of 8. And then we are going to lunge forward for one set of 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Think big movements. Think a bit squarish movements here to swing. Okay? We want to push our upper body and our hips forward as we do this. Yeah? So it's not, don't have it too small. Yeah? In terms of styling, usually what happens in swing, which is also done by the swing musicians, is that every song or every dance would vary a little bit here and there because of your styling. So you can follow my styling in terms of how I am doing the steps, but then once you already know it, you can find ways, or you can watch some videos and get inspired to move slightly differently, your arm positions instead of going up. Yes, you can go small, but it has to be very intentional. Okay, so for now, as a beginner, let's learn it as big ones. Okay? All right. Shouts. Lunge into stomp offs. Going forward and back. Lunge 8 counts. And then forward 8 counts. Okay, here we go. Let's try with the music. Thank you. So try to get into the groove, the feeling. Pop that. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lunge. Turn around. Ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And into 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lunge. We go. Forward, 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 forward. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so for the front lunges, I do kind of twist my body as I am lunging forward. Okay, so there is this, one of my friends calls it the newspaper moment. So she holding up the newspaper, that's a kind of styling that you can go for this way. Just think about that. Okay? All right, let's have a quick water break and we'll be back with a little bit more, okay? All right, let's continue. So we finished with our lunges. Now we are going to do boogie backs. Okay, so if we were practicing boogie backs during jitterbug stroll, it looks like this. Clap a jump, clap a jump, clap a jump. Yeah? The other very, very common variation of our clap jump is a kick, ball change, kick, ball change, kick, ball change, kick, ball change. Okay, so it's still boogie backs, but then there's a variation, and we call that personal styling. Okay, so let's do it with the kickball change one. Okay, so because in the jitterbug stroll we did our clap jumps, so this time let's practice and get good at our kickball changes. Yeah, so we go lunge, 2, 3, 4, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change. Okay, so that's 4 kickball changes, and it's just nice because we're going to do an apple jack. I'm going to kickball change into the apple jack. Kickball 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is why I requested that you get some socks or a pair of shoes that are a bit more slippery because you have to be able to turn your feet. Yeah, so here. Apple jacks look like this. It is a step. So it's on your toes. And we go down, pivot, down, pivot, down, pivot, down, pivot. Okay? Yeah? As much as possible, keep your center core. So imagine that there's a pole right down the middle, and that pole stays in position. So it doesn't wiggle around, stays in position. But everything else around the pole can move. Yeah? Okay, so we got 4 boogie backs into 1 set of 8 apple jacks. Then we do a second set of 8 apple jacks. I like to do a clap into our apple jacks. Okay? We turn around on that second set. Looks like this. Set the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? So 4 boogie backs, 1 set of apple jacks, and I'm facing back 1 set of apple jacks. Got it? Okay, let's try. With the music, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lunge. Turn around. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Lunge. Lunge. Boogie back. Boogie back. Apple jacks. Turn around. Apple jacks. Yeah. Well done. Thank you. Okay. Really quickly, I'm just going to tie my shoelace. Awesome. Okay, I hope you took a short break during that period. Think of this dance as in a circle. Okay, so at the very beginning, I mentioned that it's done in a circle. So everybody's facing inside the circle. When you go, for example, this part, everybody comes into the circles together, and we go away from the circle together, lunging. And then we close the circle as we come in together. And then our kickball change. We go out, apple jacks, and then we all face outside the circle. Yeah, so just think about how that might look, because during these times we can't really dance with too many people, but just imagine how the formation would look like. Okay? All right, let's continue from there. While we are facing out, we do a step called the Susie Q. Yeah, so I hope for some of you who have been watching for some time, you have started to kind of link the term to the step already. Okay, so Susie Q looks like this: a 5, 6, a 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that is facing the back when we're actually dancing, but let's practice it. I'm going to face you while we practice. Okay? 5, 6, 7. Release. Step. Back of the toe. It's a weight transfer, front and back. Okay? But my back foot is heels off the floor. I go front and back and front and back and front and back. Traveling towards my back foot. Try again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? That is level 1. Now we got to go open and closing our legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. In, out. So we are pointing diagonally to the direction that we are traveling. In, out, in, out, in, out. Very good. Your hips should not be moving from side to side. Keep them facing forward. 5, 6, 7. Out, in, out, in, out, in. So your weight transfer is still back, front, back, front, back, front. Okay? Looks a little bit like a crab walk. Try to go low into the ground. So we have 2 sets of 8 facing outside to do this. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second one. You got to kick again. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? The next step we're going to call Rusty Dusty. It's pretty simple. So let's try it first. Fall off the log. Okay, so remember fall off the log? It's one of like the favorite basic steps that everyone uses. So it goes fall, right leg, back, side, front. That one hits on count 8. So it goes 8, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 steps after the fall. We don't call it kick because kicking has a leg action. We want to have a core action. So the core initiates that release. That's why you got to think of like, oh, you're falling, oh, that way. Okay? So it's not a purposeful kick forward. We want to go from the core. 8, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fall off the log. And then this is called Rusty Dusty, which is we are going to, so you can imagine the 1920s and 1940s, their vintage outfits. And then maybe they have their suspenders. They could do that. Or they could hold their shirts for the men. And then for the females, we would have skirts. So you could lift up your skirts this way and back. Okay, so going into the circle and back away from the circle. Yeah, so it's like shaking the dust off your clothes. Okay? Okay, try from the very beginning one more time. Let's go. Your posture for the dance should be very active, and by that I mean shoulders over knees, over toes. Okay? Here we go. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. Turn around. Ha. Forward. Walk back. Lunge. And forward. Boogie back. Apple jacks. Turn around, apple jacks. Susie Q, prepare. In, out. One more time, prepare. Fall off the Rusty Dusty. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so it's actually quite a long combination that we have learned today. We're going to practice it one more time. Okay, then I will not info overload anymore, and we will just practice some trickier steps. Okay? All right, one more time from the top. Thank you. Posture and pulse. 4, 2, 3. Here we go. Turn around. Stomp off. Forward. Back. Apple jacks. Back. Susie Q. Ha. Fall off the Rusty Dusty. Thank you. Okay, so if you realize as I am facing the back and doing my Susie Q, I'm actually curving inwards as a circle. Yeah? I'm not doing it facing the back the whole time. I want to try to start going in a circle because this is a circle dance. Yeah? All right. Okay. Let's go back to shouts. Another variation that people like to do instead of the open close is this step. So it goes front, back, side, side, front, back, side, side. Yeah? It also has that kind of up-down movement. Yeah, so you really should have that bend forward, bend back. Yeah. I'm sorry, my arm should be this way and this way. Yeah. So think about shooting as far as you can. Sorry, it's like quite a playful take on this open close. When you do it, I do need that kind of joyful energy, yeah, for all your swing dancing. Okay, we try one more time. A 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is a variation that you might want to consider swapping out instead of the shouts. Okay, then we go into a fall off the turn around, stomp off. Yeah, and then if you want, you can add in that upper body shoo, 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 shoo. Okay, let's move on. And I said I want to work on trickier steps because we will be using it next week. And for those who have not joined us before, we usually keep the same routine for the month. Okay, so we keep practicing it, refreshing, because I know as with everyone, after 1 week of break and we come back, most of our dancing has fallen out of the pocket. So we keep refreshing, we recap so that muscle memory takes over and you kind of have it in you. Okay, what did I say? So for next week, the tricky steps. Here we go. It looks like this. This is a jump Charleston. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so some steps again start from count 1, and some steps we start from count 8. If you want to think about it, everything starts from count 8. It's just that you prepare for the step. For example, our lunge. So this one goes 1, right? But if you want to think about it in count 8, before count 1, you kind of have to pick it up 1, right? So we have to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Yeah. So even though the step down is on 1, your lifting preparation is on count 8. So you can think of it as mostly count 8. So jump Charleston, we are kicking on 1. Okay, so if you want to think as count 8, 8, 1, 3. Okay, yeah. So count 1 is when your swoosh should come out. You go swoosh and land, step. So that leg that's out there is going to step, and you go kick, ball change. Lots of kick, ball change in swing dancing. It came up around the same time as tap. Okay, so if you can imagine, tap has a lot of shuffle, ball change, yeah, so it's the same roots. Okay, from the side, it looks like this. 5, 6, 7, 8 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, try again. 5, 6, 7. Swoosh, land, step, kick, ball change. As you land, or even the swoosh, it's 2 counts, right? So it goes 1, 2. The pulse is so important. The posture is so important because in that 2 counts, this supporting knee, let me do it this way. This supporting knee should be pulsing. It should not have a dead pause there. It has to go pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep the pulse. Okay? Yeah, is this a concept that we need to drill into our bodies? So like hip hop has the bounce, right? Yeah, so we want to have this pulse that's going through, and that's where the energy can come from and flow throughout the whole song. Okay, because the energy hits the floor, rebounds, and you have movement in your body so that there's no abrupt pauses. Okay, I say so many times, right? I have said it so many times today. Okay, so we try. Last 2 times. Let's do 3 in a row. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 7, 8. Okay? Arms wise, try to just go opposite of your body for coordination, yeah, for balance. And then we usually bring it in to go out. So after your lunge, bring it down to push off. Okay? So you don't have to go this way. You can go, just feel your body initiating. And then your arms are just an extension. Yeah? It's called jump Charleston. Again, today we learned the Big Apple routine. The song is Big Apple Contest. If you want to go and watch people dancing it on YouTube, feel free to just type it in and you'll understand more about it. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for class. I will see you next week. Bye.